Fittingly, it was the two players exempted from criticism during Jose Mourinho's extraordinary pre-match rant that ensured the heritage he is creating at Old Trafford could include this season's FA Cup. Having been singled out for special praise by the Special One on the eve of the quarter-final at Old Trafford, the combination of Nemanja Matic and Romelu Lukaku proved enough to see off Brighton. Until the 37th minute exchange, that saw Matic's far post delivery converted by Lukaku's head for a 25th goal of the season. The quarter-final tie had replicated the pedestrian pace of so many other matches at Old Trafford this season. And Matic settled any nerves laid on with a cushioned header of his own, as Mourinho's calculated words paid dividends. Resisting the chance to slam the underachievers amongst a squad that he believes have failed to live with the pressure of being at a club of Manchester United's stature, the Portuguese instead nominated those he believed could. Given the underwhelming nature of their European exit to Sevilla on Tuesday, United needed a reaction and Mourinho went out on a limb to nominate a duo he signed in addition to David De Gea, a player he inherited, as examples of players he hopes will rid the club of recent underachievement. They remained in a spine of a team that showed 5 changes yet still did not include Paul Pogba, a player that was the most expensive in the world 2 years ago at £89 million, or Alexis Sanchez, the Premier League's highest-paid player. Mourinho has been quick to jump to Frenchman Pogba's defence during his second spell at Old Trafford but placed his trust in others to steer the club into the last 4 of the only competition United can still win this season following a fraught week. For the money they have invested in that pair, one might have expected a fair amount of goals and assists, plus big game experience. Yet on an evening when Mo Salah, signed for £11 million by Mourinho but one of those players he failed to integrate at Chelsea, went 4 goals clear as the Premier League's top scorer, Matic and Lukaku showed how times have changed for them too. Salah was allowed to leave temporarily for Fiorentina midway through Chelsea's 2014-15 title-winning season and returned to Italy for Roma on a season-long loan the following summer. Matic and Lukaku also failed to establish themselves at Stamford Bridge when Mourinho was in charge but were the integral figures of another otherwise functional win. The United way under Sir Alex Ferguson was to win first and to entertain as a close second. It is not Mourinho's, but the modus operandi of not playing not to lose was rewarded when Brighton were picked off in 2 moments of rare quality. Mourinho believes that he will leave a much stronger legacy for his successor at United when he vacates the hot seat at Old Trafford, and goals from his current flavours of the month mean that it is a legacy that could yet include silverware from 2017-18.